What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. We're at Heroic Jefferson Trade Center, and I'm going to show you a couple of Tempest pistol builds that will just make your life extremely easy if you just want to face roll content. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. And essentially, you don't really have to worry about headshots if you don't want to. We are going to use the turmoil, so as well you will double kill as well, which obviously will make it feel like you've got less to do. You've got really good survivability. What's crazy is you've got quite a really decent amount of just kind of damage as well, which is actually pretty crazy. If you came in here all red, are you going to do content quicker? Absolutely. Do you want something a little bit different? Do you want to maybe use a few things that you don't usually use? Then, yeah, this is going to be the build for you. You've just got to be a little bit careful you don't face roll too hard. Getting yourself shot in the side, in the back, is going to cause you to go down. You are not a tank. This is not like a tank build. This is generally just an easy life DPS build. And you can see already there, look at my armor just after the first section. Like, it's pretty wild. We actually probably could tone down the survivability if you were willing to play a little bit more careful and up the damage on the build at the same time. We'll do this section and I'll show you the first build, and then what we'll do, we're just going to change a few pieces, and it just basically gives you a few options to change to something else. And we could take turmoils out and make single target damage even better. But I kind of feel like there's not really much point, because we are trying to do a little bit of crowd control at the same time to maybe kill things that are perhaps out of range, out of sight. That will potentially just make our lives that little bit easier. Should have gone to a CP actually. We'll go to a CP in a second actually, get things that are a little bit more difficult to kill, but it proves both points. You know, we can face roll heroics and we'll be able to face roll CPs as well on heroic. And to be honest, what is crazy is that it actually has some use in legendary. You can push legendary with this, like legendary summit if you wanted to. It's trickier for sure because the enemies are a bit more difficult. But you will have some success with it there as well. This is the build. So obviously we're going to be using a Tempest with damage to target out of cover. We're not bothered about the talent. It doesn't really do anything for us. Whatever other guns you want here, Stat Broker's really good for some quick bursty damage along with the Lexington. So that's just why I've got them on. We're running Technician. Make sure you've got pistol damage selected, and therefore it gives us the Artificer Hive that will heal our shield and make it better as well. We're then going to use the big Bulwark shield to hide behind at all times. This is a tier 5 shield, so it has a decent amount of active regeneration. Obviously mine is expertise as well, and then you want to put mods in for active regeneration as well if you have got them. Then we're going to use 3 imminent armaments. So we're going to use the backpack that you can see here. Weapon damage, increased threat, that does absolutely nothing for us, but it gives us 60% pistol damage, which is huge. And Bloodsucker is where we're getting all of our survivability from. We've got crit chance, crit damage rolled everywhere. We're at crit cap, which I'll show you that in just a moment as well. The second piece we're going with is the gloves. These are crit chance, crit damage rolled with a blue core attribute. And then the holster, crit chance, crit damage and headshot damage rolled with the blue core attributes. The reason this is not rolled crit chance, crit damage is that we hit crit chance cap really easily. So as we're going to be playing up close and personal as well, you could roll into weapon handling if you wanted to for like reload speed and things like that. I don't feel like it needs it. I just wanted more damage. So therefore, because I'm playing so close, I'm going to hit headshots easier. We might as well have this 10% extra headshot damage there instead. It's a crit build after all, so running the turmoils, but actually pretty good as well. So 8% crit hit chance, and damage with the talent that splits the damage across 2 enemies. Then we're going to run the new Unit Alloys Equalizer chest piece, giving us 5% rate of fire, rolled with a blue core attribute. And you can see here, I've chose to roll with 4 blue core attributes. Obviously, like I said previously, if you're finding that you're face rolling way too easily, you could just drop the Equalizer one with the easiest one to drop, because this generally comes with a weapon damage core attribute. And then a lot of damage from the mask. We got the Punch Drunk mask here. Mine, again, is rolled with a blue core attribute. 20% headshot damage, double crit damage, and then 20% pistol damage up at the top. And that, stat-wise, if we roll over to our pistol, you can see it puts us at 57 crit chance, 153 crit damage, and 150 headshot damage. It's actually pretty wild how much damage this actually does, considering we're not even running a damage talent on our backpack. If you wanted to change things around though, there are a few different ways we could do this. You could take out the turmoils if you wanted to, and put a pair of imminence, armaments, knees in here if you wanted to, and then perhaps run the memento. That would work pretty well. You could stick with exactly this if you wanted to, and just put Foxy's prayers in. You know, that again is going to give you a lot of damage to target out to cover here with Foxy's prayers, roll in either crit chance or crit damage, whatever you need at that point, and that would work as well. So that's, you know, some really good kind of options that you've got there. But I do really want to stick with the turmoils in this build, because I do want it to be an easy face roll type build. So unfortunately, because of that, and I do want to stick with the unit alloys piece for the extra damage, the damage that gives is crazy. We're gonna have to drop out the Punch Drunk mask for this second build, and we're gonna roll in an imminent armaments mask. Now at this point, now let's just check our crit and crit. We're at 57 again, 141 crit damage, 130 headshot damage, which makes me feel like, make sure everything is right. Yes, yes, yes. But now we have the advantage of, we've actually got a tier 6 shield, because we get 1 from the specialization, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're actually well over at this point now because of the memento mask, which means we could quite easily just put that back to weapon damage, still have a tier 6 shield here, and then still have a lot of damage, and we still keep the turmoils in, and we get an extra boost in the shield. So what I'll do is I'll go to the outside world, and I'll be right back, and we'll do a control point with this one. Alright, we're at MLK Library. As you can see, we are on heroic. Our good friends the Krampuses have just rolled up on us to spoil our day, but they're pretty hard on heroic, so I guess this is yet another good test. Hello. So as you can see, he took barely any... I mean, my shield was pretty much almost healed back before he even hit it for a second time. We've not got any memento stacks right now either, which is interesting. Please don't do that. Got our stealth stuck on the bike. It's not great. It will. I'm gonna keep facing you, and you're going to die. And again, a lot of it is really just keeping composure, keeping the shield in the right direction. At this point now, I've got to collect the tokens. So this will be a really good test now, because we've got the entire CP attacking us, as well as the Krampus, and somebody's got them lovely electric bullets. And I also want to goop my materials. Brilliant. Alright, so that's good now. So we're going to collect these tokens. Take a bit of damage while we do so. There's probably a public event on the left-hand side just to make life worse.
Reinforcements incoming.
What's up, guys? Hello. Let us in a bit closer. Hello. And the only thing is with this build, unlike the last one, you can see we don't quite build up survivability as quickly. But we have got more damage when we collect in the tokens. We have got a stronger shield. Got a guy to my right, which is annoying. They pushed round in a rather awkward fashion, but that was because there was a turret there, and them turrets that can be devastating right now.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
But I feel like we're doing all right.
Friendly combatants detected.
Those friendly combatants have been detected. You know, and we've not even collected enough memento stacks yet
Detecting additional hostile
to
contacts.
be at max either. As you can see there, it's just over halfway, maybe around 2/3. It does feel kind of weird that we take so much damage. Shield versus shield. And the time to kill obviously feels slower because don't forget though, you know, we are using turmoil, so we are killing two things still at once. As long as there's two things on the field. Okay, he's back. Okay. See ya. And we're kind of getting to that full potential. Maybe one token away from it now. I do really miss the speedy pistol though when running this build. Please don't run away from me. I'm trying to kill you. There we go. So now our memento is stacked up. These enemies are great because you know just by standing here and they're tanking all that damage, you're killing everything else around at the same time. Same if you're doing anything with Black Tusk and mini tanks and things like that, you're loving life. And if you are being shot by anything, you're running just like this. As long as you're collecting the tokens on the way as well, it makes your life even easier.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Oh, more of them. Oh, brilliant. And we're going to get to face tank them all. Get on them headshots for that extra damage. He's running away from me. That's good.
Detecting
Any more boys?
hostile contacts.
And I think that should be it. Oh, I actually did finish it already. It was a resource convoy that was on
Combatants nearby.
at the same time. But yeah, so, and obviously that is the flip over to that build that we were running as well. Both work incredibly well, and like I said, you do have the option to take out the turmoils. I had no idea we were actually doing two events at once, so that's actually just made the build look even better, I guess. But yeah, if you want to just face roll content and not necessarily just use an AR build or an LMG build or something like that, this is going to be the build for you. And if when I'm releasing this, I'm not sure if I'm going to release this at the same time, but just don't forget that when Deadeye Overdrive on, all builds will just be better. Weapon damage, headshot damage, accuracy, stability, and weak point damage. This build will work absolutely so much better. In fact, I'll probably try and release this video during this window now that I've mentioned it, just for that purpose. I've created this video though when this event is not live, so the damage will not be as big as what it will be on the 9th of January. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe as always. Thank you for watching, agents, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.